Hello everyone, today is different and honestly I wanted to make this one for a while and instead of one game, it is 3 today. All unreleased, all stuff I think Hollow Knight people and Cuphead people specifically need on their wish list before it is suddenly everywhere and you're the last to know. Full disclosure, because I'd rather just say it, I haven't played any of these, can't have, none of them are out yet. Everything here comes from trailers, from demos other people have actually gotten hands on with, and from developer interviews, and I'll tell you which is which as we go instead of pretending otherwise. Okay, so game 1, Crowsworn. If you are into Hollow Knight even a little, you've probably already run into this name, because people started drawing the comparison the second footage existed. Pro-masked plague doctor, no memory, wakes up in a cursed kingdom, called Ferandel. Sure, sounds like 50 other pitches, I know, except then you find out who's running marketing on it. The same person who ran marketing for Hollow Knight and Silksong. Same guy, not a fan theory, that is just who's credited. Where it actually splits off is the combat, and this is the part that got me. You are fighting with 3 tools running at once, a scythe for combos and pogo bouncing off enemies, twin pistols for range, and a magic system fueled by something called malice that fills up the more you attack with the scythe. The devs have said outright that Bloodborne and Devil May Cry were reference points. So Hollow Knight's slow, careful exploration loop with something a lot more aggressive stapled onto the combat side. The Kickstarter for this raised over $1 million Canadian against a $125,000 goal, and the delay isn't a disaster story. The small Ontario studio behind it, Mongoose Rodeo, basically had to go build something 10 times the size of what they originally pitched because that is what all the extra funding committed them to. No release date locked in yet, already confirmed for Game Pass day 1 though. Next one's for the Cuphead side of the audience specifically, I'd guess. The Eternal Life of Goldman, hand-drawn, actual frame by frame, the expensive old way almost nobody does anymore. And the main character is an old man, genuinely just some old guy fighting across a mythical archipelago with a walking cane as his only weapon. Pogos off it, hangs off ledges with it, pulls a shield out of it at one point, and eventually faces off against something described as a mysterious deity. Funny thing is, the studio making it has never made a platformer before. Their whole back catalog is crime dramas, stuff like This Is the Police, and yet everyone who's touched the demo keeps landing on almost the same sentence. Independently, Cuphead and old school DuckTales had a baby. That demo hit a top 50 most played demos of the entire Steam Next Fest. Over 1,000 reviews on it, huge majority positive. Not going to pretend there was zero criticism, a chunk of demo players said the dialogue drags, too much text you can't skip, in a genre where people usually just want to move. Fair complaint, doesn't seem to be slowing anyone down on the visual side. And then the third one, which I don't really know how to introduce normally, so I'll just say it, Oh My Dog, revealed a few weeks ago, set entirely inside the body of an out-of-shape middle-aged guy named Dog. You're playing as 2 tiny creatures living inside him, and the plot kicks off because Dog randomly decides to get healthy, which the 2 of them treat like the actual apocalypse. You control both at once, different abilities each, and you've got to combine what they can do to get anywhere. The regions are built out of these organs, so yes, the map is basically a walking tour of somebody's inside. Art styles this exaggerated 90s cartoon look, leaning so hard into Ren and Stimpy specifically that people online are already arguing whether it's a homage or just copying style for style. That argument's happening right now in the comments. I'm not inventing drama for the video. Whichever side you land on, it is one of the more original pitches I've seen in this genre in a while. From a small studio out of Mexico called Oddman and no real window besides sometime in 2027, this thing is barely a month old. Everything getting attention in this genre right now is either already out or it is Silksong. Fair, Silksong deserves it. But these 3 are proof the pipeline behind Hollow Knight and Cuphead style games hasn't slowed down. If anything, it's gotten stranger. An old man with a cane, a plague doctor running 3 weapons at once, the inside of somebody's body as an actual game world. Nobody's just copy-pasting the formula here. Tell me in the comments which of the 3 you are wishlisting, genuinely curious, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.